What truly brings joy and happiness into our lives? It's a question that has been pondered for centuries, across cultures, through generations. It's a query that has shaped philosophies, inspired countless art forms, and driven human evolution. But despite its timeless nature, the answer remains as elusive as ever. Why? Because joy and happiness are as unique as we are. We live in a world that often equates happiness with material wealth and societal accomplishments. But let's pause for a moment. Let's consider that joy and happiness might be less about what we have or what we achieve, and more about how we perceive and appreciate the world around us. Think of the last time you felt genuinely joyful. Was it when you received a promotion? Or perhaps it was a simple moment, a warm cup of coffee on a cold morning, a shared laugh with a loved one, a breathtaking sunset. These moments, fleeting as they may be, remind us that joy often resides in the present, in the little things, in the ordinary miracles of everyday life. And then there's happiness, an elusive state often chased but seldom held onto. Happiness, it seems, is less a destination and more a journey, an ongoing process of growth, discovery, and connection. It's about finding meaning in our experiences, purpose in our actions, and contentment in our relationships. Understanding our own happiness, our own joy, is crucial. Not only does it enrich our lives, but it also enables us to navigate life's ups and downs with resilience and grace. It allows us to create a life that is not just successful, but also fulfilling and meaningful. So, let's embark on this journey together. A journey to explore the multifaceted, complex, and beautiful world of joy and happiness. Let's unravel the science behind these powerful emotions, understand their profound impact on our lives, and uncover the secrets to finding and nurturing them. Let's delve deeper into the idea of joy and happiness. Research has shown that our happiness is not solely dependent on our circumstances. It's a fascinating truth, isn't it? Many of us are convinced that if we could just land that dream job, or find the perfect partner, or finally buy that house we've been eyeing, we would be truly happy. But the science of happiness tells a different story. First off, research suggests that about 50% of our happiness is determined by our genes. That's right. Half of our capacity for joy is essentially inherited. It's called the happiness set point theory, suggesting that we each have a baseline level of happiness that we naturally gravitate towards regardless of our circumstances. Now, let's talk about personal outlook. This plays a significant role in our happiness too. It's about how we perceive and interpret the world around us. Do we see the glass as half full or half empty? How do we handle adversity? Our mindset and attitude can contribute up to 40% towards our happiness. That's almost half. The remaining 10%, that's attributed to our life circumstances and external factors. Yes, just 10%. This includes things like income, social status, where we live, and our health. This brings us to the concept of hedonic adaptation. Simply put, it's our tendency to quickly return to a relatively stable level of happiness, despite major positive or negative events in our lives. Win the lottery? Sure, you'll be ecstatic for a while. But before long, you'll likely return to your happiness set point. The same goes for negative events. So when we talk about finding joy, we need to understand that it's not just about chasing the next big thing. It's about recognizing our inherent capacity for happiness, cultivating a positive outlook, and appreciating what we already have. So it seems that finding joy might not be as simple as it seems. One key ingredient to a happy life, according to research, is gratitude. Delving into the world of scientific studies, we find a wealth of research that highlights the positive effects of gratitude on our overall happiness. It's as if gratitude is the secret sauce that can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, transforming our daily lives into a rich tapestry of joy and fulfillment. A gratitude journal is a tool where you jot down the things you are grateful for on a daily basis. It could be a warm cup of coffee on a cold morning, a friendly smile from a stranger, or the comfort of your bed after a long day. The key is to focus on the good, regardless of how big or small. Writing in a gratitude journal helps us shift our mindset. It trains our brain to seek out the positives rather than dwelling on the negatives. It's like a gratitude workout for your brain, flexing those positivity muscles and making them stronger over time. So go ahead, give it a try. Get a journal or just a piece of paper and start writing down 3 things you're grateful for every day. You might just be surprised at how this simple act can bring about a significant change in your perspective and your overall happiness. Cultivating a sense of gratitude can significantly increase our happiness. And who knows, this small step might just be the key to unlocking a life of greater joy and fulfillment. Scene script. Another important factor in finding joy is mindfulness. Now, what exactly is mindfulness? In the simplest of terms, mindfulness is the state of being fully present, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's happening around us. It's about taking a deep breath, grounding ourselves in the present moment, and embracing the here and now with open arms. Research has shown time and time again that practicing mindfulness can have an immense positive impact on our overall happiness. A study conducted by Harvard University revealed that people who are mindful are generally happier than those who are not. This is because mindfulness allows us to fully engage with life, to appreciate the beauty in the ordinary, and to find joy in the simplest of things. Think about it. How often do we rush through our daily routines without really paying attention to what we're doing? We're brushing our teeth while planning our day, eating breakfast while scrolling through our phones, and driving to work while worrying about that upcoming presentation. We're physically present, but mentally, we're somewhere else. Mindfulness challenges us to break free from these patterns. It encourages us to slow down, to notice the taste of our morning coffee, to feel the warmth of the sun on our skin, to listen to the sound of the leaves rustling in the wind. It's about immersing ourselves in the richness of each moment and savoring every bit of it. Incorporating mindfulness into our daily life may seem like a daunting task, but it's simpler than you think. Start by setting aside a few minutes each day to focus on your breath. Pay attention to the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. If your mind wanders, gently bring it back to your breath. Over time, you can extend this practice to other activities like eating, walking, or even doing the dishes. By being present in the moment, we can tap into a deeper sense of joy. Not only does mindfulness enhance our happiness, but it also enriches our life, making every moment a beautiful journey worth experiencing. Strong relationships are also a cornerstone of joy and happiness. This truth reveals itself time and again in research about human well-being. But how can we nurture and maintain these precious relationships? It's about putting in the time and effort consistently. This might mean setting aside regular quality time, or it could be as simple as sending a thoughtful message or making a quick phone call. It's about showing up for the people in our lives in the big moments and the small ones. Active listening is another key component. This means truly hearing what the other person is saying, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. It's about understanding and validating their feelings, even if you don't agree with them. And let's not forget the power of forgiveness. Holding on to grudges doesn't hurt the other person as much as it hurts us. Letting go of resentment and forgiving can strengthen our relationships and our own inner peace. Lastly, a strong relationship is a two-way street. It's about giving and receiving, supporting and being supported. Ensuring that the relationship is balanced in this way can prevent feelings of resentment and maintain the strength of the bond. In conclusion, relationships, whether they be friendships, family ties, or romantic partnerships, can significantly impact our happiness levels. Cultivating strong relationships, therefore, can greatly enhance our happiness. Finding purpose and meaning in life is another key to happiness. This statement, while simple, carries a profound truth. Purpose, in essence, is the driving force that gives our existence direction and meaning. It is the compass that guides us, the beacon that lights our path. When we talk about purpose, we're not necessarily talking about grand, world-changing ambitions. It could be as simple as nurturing a garden, writing a novel, or being a supportive friend or family member. The beauty of purpose is that it's deeply personal and unique to each individual. It's about finding that one thing that makes you feel alive, that thing which you can't help but pursue. But how do we find our purpose, you might ask? Well, it's more of a journey than a destination. It's a process of self-discovery that requires introspection and self-awareness. It's about paying attention to what stirs your soul, what makes your heart race, what keeps you awake at night with excitement. Start by asking yourself, what are you passionate about? What are the things that you love doing that you would do even if you weren't being paid for it? What are the causes that you care deeply about? What are the problems in the world that you want to solve? These questions can guide you towards finding your purpose. Once you've identified your purpose, the next step is nurturing it. This means dedicating time, energy, and resources to pursue it. It means setting goals, making plans, and taking actions aligned with your purpose. It means persevering through challenges and setbacks because the fulfillment of living a purpose-driven life is worth it. Remember, a purpose-driven life is not about achieving a particular outcome, but about the journey itself. It's about the growth, the learning, the experiences that come with pursuing your purpose. It's about the sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that comes from knowing that you're living a life true to who you are and what you believe in. In conclusion, a life filled with purpose is a life filled with joy. It's a life of passion, of meaning, of fulfillment. It's a life worth living. Find your purpose, nurture it, and see how it transforms your life and brings you joy. Lastly, one of the most profound sources of joy is giving to others. This has been backed by numerous studies, which have found that the act of giving, whether it's our time, resources, or simply a kind gesture, can significantly increase our happiness levels. It's a universal truth that transcends cultural and societal boundaries, a testament to our shared humanity. Scientists have even coined a term for it, helper's high. It's that warm, fuzzy feeling we get when we help someone else. It's a rush of endorphins, our body's natural mood booster. Moreover, studies have shown that giving not only makes us feel good in the moment, but it can also have long-term benefits, improving our overall mental well-being and even our physical health. So, how can we incorporate giving into our daily life? It doesn't have to be grand gestures or large donations. It can be as simple as sharing a meal with someone, lending an ear to a friend in need, volunteering at a local charity, or even just holding the door open for a stranger. It's about recognizing that we have the power to make a positive impact in someone else's life, no matter how small. Remember, giving is not just about material things. It's also about giving love, kindness, and understanding. It's about giving someone a reason to smile, a moment of relief, or a sense of belonging. Moreover, giving is not a one-way street. It's a cycle of positivity that comes back to us in unexpected ways. When we give, we also receive. We receive gratitude, appreciation, and a sense of purpose. We receive a reminder of our capacity for compassion and our shared connection with others. In essence, giving is a celebration of our humanity. It's a reminder that we are all interconnected, that our actions can have a ripple effect, spreading joy and positivity far beyond our immediate circle. It's a testament to the power of empathy, compassion, and kindness. So let's embrace the joy of giving. Let's make it a part of our daily life. Because the joy of giving is indeed a powerful source of happiness. So, what have we learned about finding joy and happiness? We've discovered that happiness isn't a one-size-fits-all concept, but a deeply personal journey. We've explored the power of gratitude in our lives, realizing that acknowledging the good around us can elevate our mood and broaden our perspective. We've also dived into mindfulness, understanding its role in keeping us grounded and present. It's the art of savoring the here and now, a practice that enriches our everyday experiences. We've underscored the importance of relationships, how enriching connections can contribute to our happiness. We've also discussed the value of purpose, the driving force that gives our lives direction and meaning. And lastly, we've touched on the joy of giving, highlighting how the act of sharing not only benefits others, but also nurtures our own sense of joy. Remember, the pursuit of happiness is a personal journey. Find what brings you joy and cultivate it in your life.